So I put out a video prompt of songs that have aged poorly part 2. Send me songs that you think have aged poorly for whatever reason, mainly lyrics, and I'll go over the best ones tonight on stream for a video. And people loved the first time that we did this. This has been my biggest video by far. I think the only one that's about to hit like 1 million views. By the time I upload this, it probably already has 1 million views. We only went over like probably like a tops 10, 12 examples in that first video, and there's a lot more. Of course, the main thing that's coming to my mind is that I have to bring up. You know that one Kodak verse on Drowning? All day I was thinking about this when I knew I was gonna go over this video. I have to bring this. I have to give this as much spotlight as I possibly can. I'm the shit, I'm farting. I don't know how to potty. I'm the shit, I'm farting. I don't know how to potty. And then you're probably thinking on the surface of it, okay, how does a line like that poorly age? And fortunately, someone sends me this article of Kodak Black being tortured to shit himself in a jail cell. Dude, Kodak Black says he's being tortured, forced to poop on himself. What? So unfortunately, this is just, I have to start this video off with a 10 out of 10 example of a song, a line that unfortunately has aged terribly. So he got arrested. He was put in a jail cell. This is an extremely serious situation that includes a gang beating on his personal beat. He was getting gang beat and forced to shit on himself. They made him wear a backless gown. Then they locked him in a room with no bathroom and made him poop and pee on himself. That's just nasty. Peak journalism. Who can relate? Okay, I don't think that's I think this is probably a 10 out of, just to start this off really quick, I think this is probably a 10 out of 10 example that I just need to make the world known of this crazy story. That one verse from Yonkers by Tyler. I don't think we fully explored a lot of the examples we could do from Tyler the Creator in the previous video, but there's a ton of examples you could pull from him. So of course there's the example of Troncat, which literally got him like put on a no-flight list to multiple countries, because I think the line was, rape a pregnant bitch and tell my friend I had a threesome. So you could go through the whole, you could honestly go through this whole album Goblin and make its own video about it. I mean, to be fair, there's part of this where, does that age poorly? Or was that what he was going for from the gates? Because that's all he was going for. Like, he was purposely saying all these lines to evoke the strongest reaction out of people, to be as edgy as possible. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he wanted. So it was kind of the purpose. The main thing you could say about probably Tyler the Creator is what aged poorly is him like calling people F slurs and being homophobic in his songs. Then he ended up being bisexual. That would be probably the main thing. Musical rage bait. That's one way to put it. When he tweeted calling Pete Wentz the F slur. Dude, okay. Now, if we want to talk about aged poorly, like really aged poorly shit, all you gotta do is pull up Tyler the Creator's old tweets. Because that guy, when he was 19, he was going crazy on Twitter. Of course, now, that was literally when he was like a stupid kid purposely saying shit, all for the purpose of like trying to get people mad. But he's got some insane tweets. At Selena Gomez, yeah, this is 2010. At Selena Gomez is now 18. So she can now legally take my dick in her fucking ass. Hashtag, since we're being honest, Selena Gomez is gonna take my dick deep in her fucking pussy. At Selena the Winner, I just want to fuck Selena Gomez in her fucking mouth. Dude, is he quote tweeting? Is he like in the replies of some fan account right now in 2011? These tweets are diabolical. Just weird and unnecessary, and for what? I mean, yeah, but he'll be the first one to tell you that though. This is the real aged poorly line though.
I'm not gay, I just want to boogie to some Marvin.
Trainwrecks by Weezer has the lyric and crash a Diddy party in disguise, making it sound like it would be a fun activity. This is the unfortunate thing. I saw there, now there is so many examples of Diddy being referenced. It's actually like the biggest, this is the equivalent of the music flight logs, Everybody, okay, maybe not to as extreme of a degree, but so many people have referenced Diddy, let alone had Diddy on their songs, but referenced him in their songs, talked about his parties, and out looking back, all of those songs are just completely shit on and have a horrible connotation. Kesha fixed her lyrics, she's goated, and we went over it in the first video of course, Waking Up Like P. Diddy, obviously, like a primetime example of a poorly aged songs. But at the start of all of her concerts at TikTok, it's the crowd all saying fuck P. Diddy together.
And crash a Diddy party in disguise.
It's just unfair. I wouldn't even say this is that bad of a poorly aged line. Rivers Quilmet, this is the Weezer defense. squad coming in here. They didn't know. Rivers Cuomo, he didn't know when he was writing this song. That's not fair. Yeah, and he's saying crash a Diddy party. So there's a side of this that could be even used in a positive way, a positive manner. Like they're crashing it. They're saving the kids. They're saving the minors. We saving the minors with this one. That's like a 5 out of 10 poorly aged. It's not that bad. 9/11 by Gorillaz. In Proof's verse, he says, "Until my life ends as pathetic as Pac's. He was killed by being shot, much like Tupac." Dude, okay. Okay, I don't know. Is that what that meant? And also, I think is there just gonna be a whole bunch of death lines too? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. There was a bunch of comments that I saw that it's just, I can't put these in. What is this? I'll Be Fine by Juice WRLD? What's the thing that poorly aged? That he didn't end up being fine? That he overdosed and died? Dude, that's not what I meant. We went over this in part 1. That's not what poorly aged means. That's not what poorly aged means, man. That is bizarre. Yeah, and it's also the Nirvana example, like "Come As You Are" by Nirvana, specifically the line about him not having a gun. Get it? Because
Kurt Cobain shot himself.
I mean, sure. Yeah, sure, but we can't just do deaths. Beautiful Boy by John Lennon, because in the song, he talks about growing up with his son Sean, but he died before he got the chance to see it. Why are there 11 likes on this? That is a crazy comment. This is like a crazy person. Are you okay? I beat my son for the 5. Wait, okay, what is that name, first of all? I beat my son? Every time Chester from Linkin Park mentioned a noose, aged pretty poorly. Okay, this is not... No. CP Lover by P. Diddy. What a start, man. By P. Diddy, it definitely did not age well because of recent circumstances. There is no way there is a song by P. Diddy called CP Lover. I think this was all a ruse to get this in my search algorithm that unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna do. And is every song just gonna be like a pedophile or a dead guy? Like, oh yeah, this guy ended up, touching a kid. This guy aged poorly because he died. The original scrapped version of Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas, basically Dead on Arrival. Well, I actually don't think it was Dead on Arrival, but you could say it is a song that aged poorly because what is it?
Let's Get Restarted in here.
That is the original version. Let's Get Acoustic in here. What were they even thinking? Well, I mean, that was like just a very normal thing at the time, like especially in the industry too. Like I'm like literally, did anyone even bat an eye when this first came out? Wait, this is literally what the song was called. Wait, I forgot the song was called this. I just thought they said it in the chorus. I didn't even know they.
Let's get retarded in
Dude.
here.
Fergie singing it like this. Oh my gosh, man.
Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here.
It just sounds so out of place. It sounds so out of place here. I mean, honestly, I don't think this is that deep. They're just going for something stupid here, and it was just negatively received by people, so they just switched it up. But they were literally just going for something fun and stupid here. It's one thing if he's like using it in like this like insulting or derogatory way in the song, but I don't see this as that deep. Like he's just saying is a stupid like funny thing. They literally gave this no thought, just thought they'd make a fun and goofy song. Yeah, it's not that deep, just dumb fun. Femboy Friday by Indigo. It's not Friday right now. Dude, you just wanted an excuse for me to play Femboy Friday in a video. That's all this is. 57 likes. 57 likes on this. 57 people saw this and thought it was epic.
Bitches, Femboy Friday, Femboys by my side, they be looking so kawaii. I don't care if you don't like it, hey.
Dude. Guys.
Why?
Femboys nuzzle on my chest, got my Felix body pillow, about to take that bitch to bed.
This is what you want in the poorly aged songs video. Bitch, it's Femboy Friday. Femboys by my side, A. They be looking so kawaii. I don't care if you don't like it, A. Femboy Friday's the best. Femboys nuzzle on my chest. Got my Felix body pillow. About to take that bitch to bed. Felix? Who's Felix? Is this the Felix in question? Man, what is this profile picture? Felix from ReZero? Oh, dude. Oh, this. Okay. Dude, oh my god, bro, I can't even Google search this. I can't even search this, man. Dude, I just searched the character and it's like porn of it immediately. What, is there a normal photo of this character? Is there a normal photo that exists? Oh my god, dude, this is brutal. Juicy Biggie Smalls. No, this is a classic example though. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. This has got to be in here. Biggie predicted it. Well, I think it was a thing more. I think what I remember is that there was a smaller, some kind of like van explosion. I think like someone planted a van and then exploded quoted it around this time too. It just makes him seem like he knew all along. He was part of the inside job in retrospect, but it was talking about a smaller example. Nah, he knew. Yeah, man.
Time to get paid, blow up like the world's trade.
What did he know? Fed alerts? Biggie was in the van. Okay. All right, what do we got here? To Catch a Predator by Insane Clown Posse because they ended up being predators? Did they end up being predators? What's the deal with Insane Clown Posse? What do you mean? It was age play? Man, what? What do you mean it was age play? Yeah, like I'm just hearing, dude, it was age play. Okay, bro. Move on. Moving on. Aged poorly. You could say specifically that example actually aged. Do 17 by Winger. Oh, yeah, I saw sparks fly from the corner of my eye, and when I turned woo, it was love at first sight. I said, please excuse me, I didn't catch your name. It'd be a shame not to see you again. And just when I thought she was coming to my door, she whispered sweet and brought me to the floor. She said, I'm only 17. Being the most, like, charitable that I can here. Hopefully, this is just like a song that he assumingly wrote when he was 17 as well. But singing it as a grown man, it gives the listener a bad feeling. It's gotta make you uncomfortable to a certain extent. I'll show you love like you've never seen. She's only 17. Daddy says she's too young, but she's old enough for me. Wait. I spoke too soon. Wait. I spoke way too soon. Hold on. Pause. I did not read the rest of this. Come to my place. We can talk it over. Everything going down in your head. She said, take it easy. I need some time to work it out to make you mine? What the fuck? Daddy says she's too young? Daddy's saying that?
Daddy.
But she's old enough for me. It's just a pedophile soundtrack. No. Okay, ignore everything I said earlier. This is fucking insane. How old was this guy? No, there's no benefit of the doubt. There's no good grace. Like, oh, maybe he was like 17 too at the time. That is crazy to say. Apparently he was 30 years old too. 1988 is the year that came out. Of course, it ages even more poorly, but even at the time, like, Jesus, man. Grow Up Hair by Kesha because it can be seen as transphobic. Do it? Oh, I actually did see a comment like that. Can I take a look?
But I just can't date a dude with a vag.
Dude, okay, is that the line? People are reaching. Who gives a fuck? I think you have your priorities completely out of whack if you think that Kesha is by any means transphobic or not extremely progressive in every way. I signed up for a man, but you are just a bitch, but I can't just date a dude with a vag. This is literally just calling a guy a pussy. That's all. That is literally all it means. We're Kesha fans in this house. We are Kesha fans in this household. I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. It's now seen as catering to the male gaze and being ingenuine. Who's been saying this? Have people been saying this? I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. I don't know if is that really catering to the male gaze? That was a very genuine thing. I feel like that Katy Perry did back in the day. The most you could say is that it's like just like a dumb, silly song. To like prescribe all this deeper meaning behind it, like she was purposely catering to the male gaze and being ingenuine so she could sell like, I don't know. I don't really see the vision there. Literally just chronically online Twitter users getting mad over anything. It aged poorly because she's fucking Justin Trudeau. Wait, is it aging poorly just if she makes a song saying she kissed a girl but now she's dating a man? Bro, these are the people on Twitter that you come out as bisexual. A guy comes out as bisexual or a girl comes out as bisexual, and if they still date a man, it's like over. It's over. People go crazy. Dude, somebody did that. They did that with Billie Eilish lately. These people got problems. Those are deranged people who think that. Made a song talking about eating a girl for lunch. You are now exclusively confined to dating women. I'll be Diddy, you'll be Naomi. Man, how many Diddy lines are there? Is there a Diddy line in the song? No way. No way.
I'll be Diddy, you'll be Naomi.
Blood has Diddy ties. Good way to put it, man. Why do so many people want to be Diddy, though? Like, really, even before this, though? Because, you know what's the craziest part? What year did this come out? 2016? Because even, of course, like, the most recent stuff that's come out about Diddy, where, of course, no one wants any association anymore, I felt like there was already, like, this weird notion in the rap community about Diddy that there's something odd about him. He was doing some odd things. So it tends to raise the question of why are so many people still referencing Diddy? Why do they want to be Diddy? Why do they love him? Yeah, Diddy has always been sus. Yeah, even before like the most recent obvious pedophile shit, people have been saying this about Diddy. Like, this has been known. This has to be some kind of Mandela effect. Like, all these songs just, you know, having little Diddy references now. Nobody can drag me down by One Direction. Gravity dragged Liam down. Guys, I'm getting scared of my own fan base here. What? Dude, this guy's in chat saying, "That's me," with an exclamation point. Dude, you're crazy. You're a crazy person. The fuck do you mean, that's me? This guy was excited. 14 likes, by the way. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. Meghan Trainor 1 year before the Me Too movement. Dude, what do you mean? Wait, this song is called Me Too. That is such a stupid example. That's hilariously awful timing. That is terrible. Yeah, the Me Too movement was actually named after this song. Oh, that's interesting context.
If I was you, I'd wanna be me too.
Guys, you just hate to see a confident queen, and it just shows. It shows every day in the chat. You guys just can't stand confident queens, comfortable with themselves, comfortable in their own skin. I met Kanye West, I'm never going to fail. Oh, yes, yes! See, shout out to that guy. Okay, Darius knows what he's fucking talking about. I met Kanye West, I'm never going to fail. Chance the Rapper on Ultralight Beam, unfortunately, on that Life of Pablo Kanye West album. That was brutal. Because unfortunately, I mean, I haven't heard about anything from Chance the Rapper in years. What has Chance the Rapper been doing? He was huge. He was a huge big deal with Coloring Book, Acid Rap. You saw these album covers all over the place. Finally, he got the opportunity to release an official first studio album, The Big Day, and it flopped like crazy. Sales were completely down, and he had everything going for him. Like, this should have been like a huge breakout record. This was the biggest opportunity of his career. I think Fantano gave this a 0, and it was shortly after this untimely line.
I met Kanye West, I'm never going to fail.
And the follow-up lines are even worse. He's talking about the conversation Kanye had, and he just let him down. I met Kanye, I'm never going to fail. He said, let's do a good-ass job with Chance 3. I hear you gotta sell it to snatch the Grammy. Let's make it so free and the bar's so hard that there ain't one gosh darn part you can't tweet. This guy Kanye is obsessed with Twitter. every line needs to be a tweet. But unfortunately, all the lines in The Big Day were about
I love my wife. I love my wife.
and now they got divorced, didn't they? An unfortunate, another example of something poorly aged. That wraps it up. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the Patreon enjoyers, the Patreon viewers. Like and sub the video if you liked and enjoyed. Appreciate everybody watching. Big shout out to the Patreon members. They help support the channel since all these videos get copyrighted. So huge shout out to them. If you want to see your name at the end of every video, you can join right here, especially for extra additional perks like a Discord server, a priority with video prompts. That could be you. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you.